Welcome to the Redress episode 2, our new fashion weekly podcast where we'll be discussing trend, style and our endless quest to curate a wearable, edited and cohesive wardrobe.
I'm Emma, a stylist and content creator. You can find me at Emma Rose Style.
And I'm Ebony, a fashion and creative consultant, and you can find me at Ebony Louise Francis.
So, episode 2.
New season. I cannot wait.
So ready for it.
Yes, me too. Spring for me is like the rebirth, a new season. It feels so optimistic. Our birthday months.
Yep.
Feels really good. I'm ready to kind of get the light layers on, just embrace a new palette, a lighter palette, and just feel fresh.
So, kicking off the episode with our outfits of the day. Talk me through your look today, Ebs.
So last week I had a dilemma of not finding the right denim, but this week I have found a really good shape. So I've got an Arquette, straight leg, no stretch denim.
Really nice wash as well.
Thank you.
Very spring,
It's
very on brand
very
for
ready.
today's episode.
I've got the Boston Birkenstocks on in the taupe colour, which is so easy and just
comfy.
Super comfortable. They look great with socks, but just nice to have feet out and your little ankle bracelets. And a menswear kind of like, I don't know what you call this, a little bit of a
Like a shacket.
a little shacket, yes. I think the brand is called Gramici, I think. And I'm just wearing a simple white ribbed vest.
Where's your tank from?
It's from LNA. LNA, which is an LA brand. It's got some amazing basics, tees, ribbed camis, just super simple. I have it in black and white. And yeah, that's it. Super simple today.
Gorgeous.
And gold jewellery.
Lovely.
I spy add to wish list item on you.
Yes, last week's add to wish list, your Loewe vest. So I'm wearing that in black and I've teamed it with these COS sort of like relaxed tailored trousers.
I love that fabric.
Yeah, a bit like linen-y. And then got out our
Finally.
old faves, the Chanel Dad Sandal. So excited to be wearing these again. And the shirt is from Anina Bing. I really love all of her basics. So I just feel like it's a bit of a fresh colour to bring the all black look
Together.
a bit more into spring.
And then your jewellery.
Oh yeah, I've got my beads on again, my ormond grey.
You've got the kind of high shine gloss back
Yes,
on.
the glossy ones.
So, spring, I'm so ready for it. I feel optimistic and excited and just ready for the new season ahead. The birds are chirping, it's slightly getting a bit lighter. I just feel like it's like a newfound energy.
I'm ready to shed my layers now. I'm over the heavy coats, I'm over the big sort of boots. I just want to wear lighter looks. I'm excited, yeah. What are your go-to outfits for spring?
Always like a pant, so like denim maybe more so now, an easy tank or t-shirt, and then perhaps instead of a big coat I'm wearing like a jacket or a shirt or a blazer, getting a blazer out. I'm always cold, so I've always got some kind of layer with me, and we live in the UK, so
we always need
you
layers
never know
in
what's going to
spring.
happen. But my kind of outfits get lighter in colour, so I know I don't do much colour, but they go lighter, so lots more creams and ecru's, still kind of adding in texture that could still feel wintry, so still those suede and the little slubs, but it feels lighter in colour, so I feel lighter and brighter. I think it helps my face feel brighter as well.
Do you ever do print?
No, maybe more kind of monochromatic prints, still keeping it very tonal, but I'm not really kind of a floral print person. So it would still be in a similar colour palette to what I feel comfortable in. I'm definitely trying more, so you can probably help me more with that.
But I love that it's just because it's a new season doesn't mean you have a whole new wardrobe, a whole new look. You're just evolving your winter look.
Yeah, and just because it's spring and summer too, does it mean instantly colour and print and florals? I think it just for me means, like you said, more skin on show perhaps, lighter colours, and just a bit more freshness in my wardrobe.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think jackets, I get so excited to wear. I've got a bit of a thing for jackets. I love, I'm just obsessed with, I've got quite a few print ones and don't really get a chance to wear them obviously in the winter because it's hard to layer over them. So I feel like they really come into their own during spring. Just team them with my denim, like you say, like a white tank, white t-shirt. I think it's just a really easy ready-made sort of look, jeans t-shirt, and then add on a sort of a bit of an interesting jacket. So I'm looking forward to that. And also footwear, changing up my footwear a little bit. I had these left Florandal boots that I wore all winter long and I love them, obsessed, perfect heel height. I'm going to take them to the
cobblers.
I was going to say tailors, but no, the cobblers, and put them away because I feel like they've had their wear. I'll bring them out next year. And sandals. I love my loafers. I feel like loafers are really good all year round actually because I team them with the sock in the winter. But I love loafers with maybe a shorter dress or skirt. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, same. I'm looking forward to getting my like Chanel Dad sandals out.
Yeah.
I've got some rope sandals. Obviously need a pedicure, make sure you're kind of looking, pulled
Yes.
together. Getting the feet out. And I think I'm also looking forward to getting shirts on. I love my shirting.
Yeah.
And obviously last season it was all kind of tied up underneath, sweaters and blazers, but now it's like how you're wearing it as a kind of third
love it
piece
as a
layer,
bit of a layer.
or just on its own. And that's, super nice to wear as well. What are you going to say?
Sorry, I was just going to say the
Yes.
Dad sandals. I get asked quite a lot on my Instagram whether they're worth the investment and are they still on trend. I think it's a hard yes for both of us.
Yes, it's a hard yes. I have had mine, I don't know how long for, years now. And every season I just get them resold.
Yes.
I think a key thing is if you do invest in them and if you do happen to find them brand new, I would say resole them straight away before you wear them the first time.
Okay. That's a good
so I
tip.
always resole any kind of investment shoe straight away. It kind of feels weird buying a shoe, taking out the shoe box, taking to the coppers and handing them over without wearing them. But I think it's a great way to kind of retain the quality of the shoe.
Keep them to last,
yes. But I think it's an investment. I think if it is something that you wear a lot, it is an investment for you.
It's so hard, isn't it? When people ask me like, is that worth the investment? It's a bit like, well, not if you've not got outfits to go with them, or you've not got the lifestyle places to wear them. But yeah, of course, if you feel like you've got the looks, how you can style them, then 100%.
And there are so many other inspired Dad sandals out there. You don't have to buy the Chanel version, of course. That is a huge investment.
Sandal,
but chunky sandals are everywhere, across the high street and in contemporary designers. So I feel like you can find that look in a lot of different places. And I think it makes sense for you if it's something like me. For me, I like a feminine midi dress, but then I like the clunky shoe. So for me, I'm going to get so much wear out of it.
Exactly what I was going to say. That's it. Coming into spring, summer, if you do go for those more feminine pieces, it really is our style to like bring it down with something chunky. So
yeah. Is there something in your wardrobe that you kind of forgot about that you're like, oh my gosh, we're going to bring it out for spring? For me, I'm going to interject because I just remembered.
No, go.
It's silver jewellery. I've been wearing gold jewellery for so long now, and it's something that I always wear. I think it looks great with my kind of skin colour. But I'm excited to bring some silver out. I think I was inspired by your beads because your beads are black and clear, and it made me think about a bit more kind of monochromatic jewellery. So I think I'm going to bring out some more silver jewellery. I've got a lot from the 90s.
Yeah,
real chunky pieces that I've had for years and just kind of put away because I got more inspired by gold jewelry, but I'm excited to get that out again. A white t-shirt, blue and white striped shirt, and silver jewelry.
Really nice.
Super excited to bring
really
out that.
subtle way to change up your look.
Yes. I've got another if you need to think. Sunglasses. Oh my goodness. They have been tucked away in my cupboard for
I've
so
lost
long.
my ones.
Have you?
My
Are you one of those people that
ones.
loses oh no.
Well, not really. I've got some that I've had for years and years and years, but the ones that we've both got, so they're the Celine.
Is it like a cat eye?
Yes.
Oh, the Triumph ones with
Triumph
the little logo.
ones. It's the Triumph ones, yes. They're the ones that I've lost, yeah.
Damn.
So I'm going to be very jealous when
Are
you're wearing yours.
Are you going to reinvest?
I think so.
Yeah. Black or the tortoise
I like black. Yeah, because
Okay.
actually you saying that you sort of lighten up your look for spring, I actually love an all black look for spring, summer. I think
Don't get me wrong.
so chic.
I'll probably be in a lot of all black. But yeah, I think it is so chic too.
Yeah. Black sunglasses. Yeah, I think that's a really sort of streamlined look.
Yeah.
So I think don't put away your black pieces just because it's spring, summer and feel like you have to wear colour and print and brights.
So what else are you excited about bringing out? Because I know you've got some good things in that closet.
I do love chunky knitwear. And I think that's, again, when you don't have to like put a coat over the top of it, you can just wear like jeans and just like an oversized knit. I've got some really nice navy knits that I love. Just think that's really chic. Like even if you want to pop a trench coat over the top, if you do need an extra layer.
Okay.
But yeah, knitwear, I think I'm excited to get out all my lovely cozy knits because I think it goes back as well to being comfortable. And I think that's just what I just feel like it's a bit like my comfort blanket, as long as it's not itchy.
Totally. I think also about kind of wearing base layers underneath that knitwear just to help that a little bit. It needs a really thin layers.
Definitely.
But you're right. I think it's so nice to have an impactful knit when you haven't got to kind of cover it up.
Yeah.
And that's amazing about spring as well.
Yeah. Where's your go-to for knitwear?
Oh, my go-to. I like a menswear Uniqlo cashmere in it. I know it sounds like too heavy, but it is still like a lightweight.
Yeah.
And they do some really beautiful colours. Oatmeal, ecru, the charcoal grey is the best. And I always buy a men's size large. I just love how it feels. So for me, that would be my kind of piece of knitwear. Again, if you want to wear it under a blazer, but just as one piece, it's just super gorgeous.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
for me, that is like my basic knitwear. It's lightweight.
Well, there's a couple of independent brands that I love.
Okay.
So Navy Grey, they've got
Nice.
some, like it says, they've got like all the really staple colours.
Okay.
And there's also a brand called Sheep Ink,
Ooh,
which
I don't know
do
this
really
brand.
cool. They just keep it really simple. All of the colours, like they've got bright colours as well in all different shapes. So you can almost
Ooh.
like find the shape that you like and invest in it in a few little.
What is the
few
shape that you
different
like?
colours. So mine's, it's almost like not, what's it called? Is it like mock neck? Where
Yes,
it's
not
super
too high.
So
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of a super high neck. It's like a bit of a mock neck. Oversized, I think again though I bought it probably in a medium or large. I think we do that quite a lot, don't we?
Yes.
Like size up in a lot of our clothes to get that more relaxed look. But yeah, it's just it's not too thick, it's not too heavy. It just sort of, yeah, it's a really nice. I can't think what the shape's called, but I'll show you.
Okay, and we'll obviously definitely put a link to it as well. Going back to last week, we touched on you being the denim expert, and actually, miraculously, I found a denim that I
you're
like.
in the
and
denim
fit.
this week.
I am this week. Tell me about spring denim. Like, what does that mean? How does it work for you? Is it about different washes, different silhouettes? Give us some tips, or give me some tips.
Okay, I feel like my denim wardrobe is pretty similar
Okay.
all year round, but I do love a relaxed sort of loose fit, like a 90s style. A Goldie do a really great pair, and they look great with my sandals with a like a slide. Is it a slide? Like a sandal thing. So yeah, I think I wear them all year round, but they definitely get a lot of wear in the spring. But I am loving the newer style this season. Is almost like definitely a wide leg, but like a high-waisted wide leg, a bit of almost like a denim version of a tailored trouser.
Nice. That's what I would like to find.
Yeah.
'Cause I love a tailored pant, but I would love to find that in a denim fabric.
I've got a pair from Gold Sign. They've got like they're high-waisted, slightly pleated, and I think they're going to be a bit of a go-to for mine this spring. I mean, my favourite brands for denim would be Redone, a Goldie.
Levi's?
Yeah, I do like Levi's. The pair that I found recently that I do wear a lot are the 90s. I think they're the 90s dad jean. And I bought the lighter colour in a bigger size to wear them a bit more relaxed and loose. And then I bought the darker colour in my true size. So a bit more evening, a bit more smarter. So yeah, they're the three, I'd say they're my three go-to denim brands. I do like Frame as well. And then High Street. I haven't got a lot of high street denim. I do feel like because like my Redone jeans I've had for like 7-8 years, so it is worth me investing because I wear them all the time and they do last. But one that I do recommend a lot to people when they're looking for like a simple sort of straight leg is And Other Stories. I think they're called the Favourite Cut. So and they come in all
What's
different
the shape
colours.
like?
So it's pretty standard, like straight leg.
Yep.
I don't think they're like super high waisted, but just a real, slightly cropped. So yeah, and obviously you've got Arquette jeans on, and I hear about them a lot. I haven't tried loads of pairs
This
on.
was
but
just a miraculous order. I placed an order. I got 2 pairs. One I couldn't even get up the thighs, and then this pair came on, and I was like, yes, that is it. I mean, I have to probably try on the other washes because I think sometimes other washes don't fit the same as this one.
Of course,
but
it's
I've
true,
got
isn't it?
one, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're happy. Oh, Totem jeans as well. I do
Yes.
love my Totem jeans. So yeah, I've definitely got.
You've
I know
got all
exactly
the
what
denim.
jeans to pick out for depending on what outfit or what look I'm going to. But yeah, I know people do struggle with denim, and I totally understand why. I honestly would just recommend going on like Net-a-Porter matches and ordering a few pairs and just trying them on at home, or Selfridges. I think they've got a great denim department.
Yes.
And they've obviously got all different brands from high street to
You're
designer.
right. I went in not long ago, and actually they were super helpful. I just tried on loads of denim and then just stayed in the fitting room, and they just kind of kept bringing in lots of different
They make
pairs.
it very easy for you.
Super easy.
Yeah. So I feel like if jeans is something that you do want to start wearing more and add into your wardrobe, then just take the time to go and try on. There will be a pair out there.
There will be. I think bring some favourite shoes. Bring like a simple
that's a
tag
good
and just keep
idea.
on trying things on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then we spoke last week about you being the accessories queen. I would love to know what would be like your capsule wardrobe for accessories, especially going into spring, because I think it is a really nice way if you don't want to buy any more clothes, but you do just want to elevate your look a little bit more. Obviously, you mentioned silver jewellery. What other accessories would you...
So, yes, firstly, my bags. I've definitely got a really nice kind of edited kind of collection of bags. It's not a huge lot, but they definitely change season to season.
Seems like a lot.
It really isn't. So my bags probably get a bit smaller in the spring. I just want to be hands-free, on the go, and not have to kind of carry lots of things around. Obviously, you haven't got to stuff scarves and hats and gloves in them, so it can get a little bit smaller. So for me, I love a top handle bag. Something that is a bit relaxed. So one of those is my Loewe puzzle bag. I've had it for years. And honestly, if you want to invest in a designer bag and you have got that budget for a bag, Loewe do the most amazing.
What size have you got?
Mine is the small. Yeah, it's a small one.
And it fits a lot in?
It fits. It's like a Mary Poppins bag. Yeah. And it is a bag that wears so well with time. Actually, I took it back to Selfridges, I think last season, and they kind of cleaned the lining, changed the handle because it got a little bit old. I went back to Spain. It did take a little bit of time, but I kind of was okay to put that bag away. And it was like I've got a new bag, so actually I'm not having to spend any money on a new bag. I also have, I love Loewe, so I want to repeat again, but I have a basket bag. This is one of the things that I'm not sure about whether I change or not. It is the one that is got the brown or tan straps and the blue logo motif, and I love it. But I'm like, do I need a basket bag anymore, or sell it and actually get the one with the white straps? I'm really feeling a white bag and having something a bit more graphic to go against the blacks and ecru's that I'm wearing. So bags, yes. Shoes, I have got some great sandals, like rope sandals and Dad Sandals. They're my, like I said, that's my kind of formula to have a midi dress, separates, and having a bit more of a clunkier shoe. So I love that too. And I love texture. So like my Dad Sandals are leather, my rope sandals are like a kind of grey, ropey kind of wool fabric. So I love that kind of juxtaposition against more spring kind of fabric. So I like that kind of change too. What else? Sunglasses and scarves. I just love an accessory, and I just definitely in the springtime I like to just get excited and change things around. Obviously quite simple today. Birkenstocks are amazing. They're a great investment. Obviously they're everywhere, but they've got some great colours, suedes, some amazing wool fabric, and actually look amazing with dresses as well. Really simple, really easy. And again, I repeat it myself, I like to be comfortable. To go around to London, store visits, whatever, I like to be super comfortable. So that's my kind of...
You mentioned there about the, like, maybe swapping out your Loewe bag for a cream one because for that monochromatic look. And I think that is definitely, we've been sort of sending each other some outfit inspirations, and they were really similar, and it's very much that monochromatic look. I'm really loving a cream white sort of trouser. Arquette have got some really nice linen ones, and I've seen Ray have got some gorgeous like creamy linen ones as well, like thick sort of fabric. But yeah, I love that. And even white denim, it's like I do like white denim, but I would team it with a black blazer or a leather jacket and sort of try and toughen it up a little bit so it doesn't look that very twee.
Yeah,
you know what
I get that.
But yeah, and I've just bought a like white long, it's like a tailored maxi skirt, isn't it? So when I say maxi skirt, I suppose you think of like flowy, but no, it's like a sort of like very straight, tailored, and I really want to wear it with just like a black thin knit. Nice like black top handle, like structured bag, and maybe some like black, just plain simple black sandals. I love the row, like a thong sandal.
They're gorgeous, they're so nice.
Yeah, I've had them in and out of my basket, so maybe this season will be the time to invest. But yeah, I think that's, outfit wise, for something a bit new, that's what I'm really looking forward to wearing.
Cool.
So now it's time for the outfit dilemmas, which you've kindly been sending in.
Yes, so here we go. The question is, I'm wanting to invest in a classic trench coat, but everything seems to be overpriced or oversized. I've got a budget of £1,000, which seems like more than enough, but I'm struggling to find anything. What's your advice? Go big or give up?
That's a good budget. Really good budget. You'll be able to get an incredible trench for that. I mean, it's I love oversize, and I do think the oversize is probably a bit of a necessity with a trench coat because of how you'll be layering it.
I was thinking the same.
I think the oversized silhouette keeps it current. I know the trench is a real classic piece, one that you want to keep hold of forever. And obviously the oversized silhouette is very on trend at the moment. What are you thinking?
So I would say for me, I love an oversized trench. I love to wear it with, I do love an oversized vibe, so I can roll up the sleeves, wear it with a simple tee in spring. But then again, I love to kind of put a hoodie underneath it or a big sweatshirt if I want to kind of layer it up in the colder months. So my kind of buy would be from Totem.
Yeah.
I've had that trench for a couple of years now. It's a little bit more of a taupey kind of elephant grey colour and just looks, again, brightens up my outfit, looks great with everything. And they've got an amazing one this season, which is a bit more. So if you can spend maybe a little bit more on that, if your budget is £1,000, they have got one, which is actually 1,100, and it's got a cape on the back. So the cape kind of swings to the back and goes down the length of the trench, looks wicked, but you can move the trench away from your body as well. It's so cool. I think Totem have just got the best trenches, and they're a great investment.
Yeah.
There is one that I think you said you have, it's got like a double-breasted version with the buttons down
Yes,
the side.
I've got that
That's
one.
a bit of a heavier fabric.
And that's not so oversized, actually.
No,
it's
that's
really
a bit more
long,
streamlined.
but it's not really oversized. They've definitely still got that. You can still buy that one now.
Yeah, so I think you can find something a bit more streamlined to the body.
Yes.
Like that, which is double-breasted, a bit more smarter. But for me, I just love a big belted,
and
big sleeves.
it is a good question, because actually, if you're not feeling the oversized look, it is really hard, because all of the ones that immediately come to my mind, Wardrobe NYC have got one.
Yes.
It's so super oversized. I have got one from my fave brand, by Marlene Berger, and again, it's pretty oversized as well.
Yeah.
So it is a really hard one. I guess you could go classic Burberry.
I was going to say, Burberry have got some amazing silhouettes. They've got more traditional, a bit more straighter. They have got the oversized, so that brand has got different kind of colour palettes too, but has the different shapes and sizes.
I'm pretty sure Max Mara has got one as well.
Brand.
Yeah.
So I think you can go streamlined and a bit straighter, but for us, we just
we're always going to say oversized. So maybe just try and find one that suits your comfort zone.
And suits your taste. But yeah, thanks for your questions. Keep bringing them in, and we look forward to answering more.
We'd love to hear more of your outfit dilemmas. If you'd like to send them to theredresspodcast@gmail.com, or you can also DM us on Instagram at Ebony Louise Francis, at Emma Style, or at the Redress Podcast.
Yeah, send them over. Look forward to hearing from you. So this week's add to wish list, thinking about spring and kind of getting into the new vibes, the new season ahead. My first one is an oldie but a goodie, and it's an album by Sampha called Process. I played it to you earlier, you hadn't heard it before. And it's an album that just makes me feel uplifted and excited and happy. I used to play it on the plane when I used to travel to New York for work, and it just kind of brings my mood up. So that is an album that I'm going to blast out from the rooftops. My second one is a new brand that I haven't heard of before called Verdant. They do natural fragrance for your bath, body and home, and they kindly gifted me like a beautiful kind of hand and body wash and a candle, and the scent is mimosa and spring, like spring vibes, and it is beautiful. It just kind of filled the house just with a beautiful scent, and just the brand ethos is lovely and aesthetically looks gorgeous as well, ready for spring as well. And then lastly, an investment outfit, a bit of a co-ord, you've inspired me this week, is some beautiful trousers and a beautiful kind of square neck top from Issey Miyake, Pleats Please. Again, it's an outfit that's all black. The fabrication is beautiful. It kind of moves well, gorgeous movement, but looks chic and put together. I think as an outfit, I'll feel incredible, worn with my Chanel Dad Sandals, but I would wear them as two pieces as well.
So can you dress it up for evening?
It is so chic. It's got a really beautiful neck. Obviously, it's all pleated in black and a really beautiful black fluted sleeves. So I would definitely wear it together, but you could easily wear like the pants with an amazing white tee, maybe the wavy tank, your beads, a bit of a denim jacket on top.
Nice.
So I think I'd definitely get my wear of it. It's in my basket, but I'm definitely gonna.
I love a co-ord.
I know you do, and I felt like you inspired me. So that is my number 3 pieces this week.
Sounds amazing. So my 3 pieces, first up is a Tove bodysuit that I've got in my wish list. They've got it on Harrods, I think.
What is it? The neckline that's like?
It's almost like ruched at the top. Ooh. So it's really simple, but like just like ruching detail. And I just think, again, talking about my jeans again, like it's such a nice piece to team with my denim. Good to dress up for like an evening. Just real simple. They had it, I think, last year. and then it sold out really quickly and I couldn't get it, and now it's back in stock. And I think as well, Tove, it's just such, I know it's a brand that we both love. They recently showed at like London Fashion Week,
That
and just
show was insane.
Yeah.
I wrote to the girl to say like massive congrats. It was just stunning. The hair, the makeup, the beauty, the styling.
I think Merit did the makeup. Have you tried Merit?
No, I haven't, but I'm so eager to.
Same, yeah.
And I think for me, like, that show was just like fresh, new season ahead.
So it feels like a nice
gorgeous.
brand to invest in. I feel like it's having a bit of a moment. Second on my list is my Nuke's dry oil.
Ooh.
So I mean, every time I have bath, shower, I always like cake my body in lotion or oil, and I think it just feels like a real treat. They've got all different scents. There's a really nice rose one at the moment that I'm using, and it's just, especially if you're going to show a bit more skin, I think in spring, you know, maybe like just gives a nice little glisten to your skin. So that's my other add to wish list. And my third one would be, so it's a book that I'm reading.
Okay.
I'm not that far into it yet, but I'm loving it so far. It was my New Year's resolution to read more. I've got to March and I've finally opened a book. So it's called Brutes. It's a gorgeous cover. It's like bright pink text. I think it's the author's debut book, and it is about teenage girls and teenage angst, and it's just it's really beautifully written, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So if you're looking for a new read, I can highly recommend that.
Amazing. Start a book club.
Yes.
So that's everything for this week. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and thank you so much for your questions. Keep them coming.
As always, we'll link everything that we've spoke about in the show notes, or if you're watching us on YouTube, it will all be in the description. Don't forget the code for Stripe and Stare. It is redress20 for 20% off.
Like, subscribe, share the love, and tell your friends, and we'll see you next week for more fashion.